Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate God. Alright, let's go chat. New draft is coming. Whoa, this pack is not good for me. The pack is not good for me. I'm just taking over Gruntu, but that's a Mango's pick. That's a Mango pick if I've seen one, chat. Selesnya counter? I'm sorry, Longsky. I already played enough Selesnya for today. I'm done for this year. Maybe for the next two. Selesnya. Okay. Okay, there's a triumph, so that's a rule. If there's a triumph, you have to take it. Mikiu's the Lunarch. Ornate Queen is great. Ornate Queen is a very powerful magic card. Again, as a triumph, easy peasy, and now we're just doing Mango stuff, waiting to get some Field of the Dead. Robertson Games, thank you for the second month sub. In my opinion, the best pick is Field of the Dead, first pick. Field of the Dead or Golos are the best cards in the cube. Not to win, to just have fun with. If you want to win, it's probably aggro. Aggro is the way. I'm looking at this pack and it's not very good, right? There's just nothing that like stand out to be like, oh wow, you should definitely pick me over a land. So I'm just taking a secret pack. Are you missing physics games? I do play with my friends. Almost daily, so there's that. I definitely miss going to tournaments and like purchasing cards and sleeving the deck and everything. Alright, I'll take Cloud Blazer here. There's no more lands to take, and Cloud Blazer is definitely a good one. Into Uvu. Jupster Nor. I don't really believe in colors. There's no like blue-white. I think you're just, if you play Control, you're missing out big time by not splashing colors. So I don't play two colors if I play. Basically, if I don't play aggro, I play like at least 4 or 5. Usually just 4. 4 or maybe sometimes 5 if there's like Niv-Mizzet, Reborn, or Golos. Yeah. You've got the first draft of your 2020 deck. Gnip, I kind of want to go Tinker Blights the Colossus though. Full Breacher. I do want to build it with my own cards though. So, well, Freyalise is in the format. Yeah, that's sweet. Is your in a cube? It is. What's the 2020 deck? So Gnip is doing a thing which is Commander, but only with cards that are printed in 2020. Not printed from new, just also reprinted. We should take Atris Doctor, right? I was thinking about the same. I was thinking about Atris. It's either Atris or D-Stroke. Dark Depths Meridlage? Yeah, maybe. I kind of want to just draft Artifact. I have a lot of fun in playing with Artifact. In like old formats. Just like exploiting the power of artifacts is fun. Yeah, but 3 mana ramp is not good. You want to like ramp a 2 mana. All right, here is a Noxus Gearhulk. This is a very powerful card. Basically, I have a rule that if a card is in the Vintage Cube, you should probably be taking over cards that aren't in the Vintage Cube. You don't want counter spells. No, I totally get it. Counter spells are not that great in some matchups. Or sometimes like blue is cut, so you just end up splashing the counters. I think it's still reasonable. Oh wow, I got my Mythos. Nice. I'm so happy now. I'll pick up the Mythos. What's next? Okay, probably to pick up the Lamia here. So Lamia combos with like Umber, right? And you'll never know. Plus it's like 4/4 lifelink for 5. Not bad. I need to take cheaper cards now. And that's usually green helps you there. Hollow Fountainberry Eye? Why? Why Hollow Fountain? I don't know what I'm doing. Right now I'm like, what, Esperone? Right now I'm Esper, but like, if I see like Parda's Druid, I take that, you know? It's just... Again, colors are blurred. Colors are blurred altogether. It's not that. I basically, my strategy whenever drafting these decks, which again, they aren't the best thing to do, they are just the most fun for me thing to do, is I pick up a land, and when there isn't a land, I pick up a good card. That is my general idea. And by a land, I mean a good land, not a island or a waste. So Perilous Mirror is a good one. That could actually help out to smooth my curve. This is a filler. Supreme Will, though, I think I prefer it. Prefer Supreme Will. Approach of the Second Sun. This card can actually be the way we gain 7 life against the aggro deck and maybe try to win the game somehow, like at Once Upon a Time. Get us there. Maybe a Cyborg Sacred Cat against the very aggro deck. Do I live with your girlfriend? No, I live with my family, and she lives with her. I look to buy a house. I don't look to buy a house. I prefer being a cat in my house right now. For a little bit. Warrant Warden is a good card. Oh, D-Stroke Wheel, nice. I hate Full Defense. I don't think this card's playable. Counter pick and Solid Injury. Oh wow, Grey Shark last pick. Okay. Alright. Would you consider living in US? Never. No, never. I would never. Okay, here's an Elvish Rejuvenator. I'd be like, Mega, are you splashing Elvish Rejuvenator? Yeah. I think I wanna dip into green for the... No, maybe I shouldn't. But what do I take? Last Pool Mimic? Spring is so good. I know Spring is so good, right? Yeah, okay. You convinced me himself. I know, it's just a Spring. Oh, Spring is so good, yeah. Allora, I just have to take Lionel Visionary. I really don't love Oracle of Muldaya. I know that some people are like crazy for this card, but that's not me. Some people go like, oh wow, a 4-mana 2/2 that you can play an additional card, that's so broken! No, I prefer a 3-mana 2/2 that draws a card. That's also pretty good. Allora, is it... Wow, the 2 Triumphs. So I'm not into red, I only have Mythos of Illuna, so I'm just taking the Zago Triumph here. You have no blue lands. The draft is long, Doctor. The draft is long. Oracle is in Vintage Cube, but I hate Oracle even in Vintage Cube. I just don't love that card. Vabbè, dai, Botanical Sanctum over... Mirror Discord is not bad, but usually Discord wheels. Nobody likes this card. Not saying it's good, I'm just saying that. Here. Ooh. Okay, Uva Von Hydra. This card is huge, and it can pick up a Field of the Dead. Plus, look at the art. Just look at the art. It's like... It's scary. Plus, it's a mythic rare for my collection. I don't have it. Must take it, right? I'll hide all the lands, assuming that my mana base will always be great in the end. It's basically a Golos. Exactly, the Hydra can take Field of the Dead. You always have to think about Field of the Dead. Basically, the way I draft this format is by thinking, alright, when I get Field of the Dead, what do I cast with it? That's like the whole thing. I think I have to take Growth Spiral. My deck is, I need cheap card. The deck is too heavy. I need to draw Growth Spiral on turn 2. I might end up just splashing black for a few things. You take that card in cube. Whoa. Who did that? A very weird question. Oh, Mango's trolling. Oh yeah, it's a recurring joke. I know. I'm pretty. Sometimes it's just. I probably shouldn't say that, but I enjoy trolling. I find trolling fun. All right, take Bloodland Cemetery. I honestly don't even find it that fun because I don't really laugh at my own jokes, you know. But maybe someone finds it fun and be like, "Oh, Papango's so fun," and that would make me happy. Am I cosplaying Chandra? No, I don't do any cosplay. I only play the games of Magic the Gathering, which will be just Cube for this month, and maybe the next one as well. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, look, Sphinx's Revelation is an expensive card. Should I take it? I really dislike Saloon Division. I just hate those land. There was a time where I'd love them. They're like, oh wow, this is a spell land, whatever. But no, I'm just playing 19 lands anyway, so might as well just pick up a Sphinx's Rab here. What does Tinker Cube start? No. I'm cosplaying Yasharn. That's why I cosplay. Or Andre's Forerunner. That's why I cosplay. Exactly, Exit Republicans. Why no Hostility? What did I take over Hostility? A land? My thought process whenever there's cube is I take a land first if it's in my collar, and then second I take a spell. That's my thought process. All right, Glassbow Mimic. I love this card. It's a land, but this card is actually like a very good split card. It's not like Saloon Division. Ruban Crag is not for my colors. My only red card is Mythos of Illuna, which is not a big deal. Alright, so Dungeon Geist is a good card, but it's double blue. I already have too many double blue cards, I think. I think it's time I take a Steam Vance here. I don't love Inscription of Insight. Dungeon Geist is not bad, don't get me wrong. Also, pretty. Also, you just kind of have to pick up lands if you want to hope to open Field of the Dead. Because if you don't leave for the dream of Field of the Dead, you're never going to get a Field of the Dead deck, you know what I mean? I hate Fauna Shaman. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of 2 mana 2/2 pass the turn. Basically, whenever you play a creature and nothing happens when it comes into play, I don't think that card is good. Every time I cast a creature in the year of 2020, I want something to happen immediately. Immediately. Something needs to happen when you cast it. Unless you play aggro, of course. If you play aggro, it doesn't make a difference. But if I play control or like mid-range, whatever, I need something to happen as soon as a card touches the battlefield. Which is the reason why Patient Rebuilding isn't very good. Agra Mauling was in the cube. I even spent €7 on this card, porca merda. And now we cut it because it's awful. Or Mirror Discord is a playable one. Ooh, wow. Do I want to play Cancel? Or do I want to play a Planeswalker that I just can't ever cast? Father Stance is a good card. Isn't this cube Phantom? No, yeah, you keep the cards. You keep the cards. That's why I'm taking a Ragnar Triumph for my collection. Hoping to wheel Shark Typhoon, but I probably won't get it. I won't keep it. I won't receive it later. I need to take Triumph. There is a rule that says that if there's a Triumph, you have to take it, and we have to follow the rule. Plus, I'm already very long in playables. 19 already. Hieroglyphic Illumination is a good one. Irrigated Farmland is basically like a Triome. So we should probably take that. I do have, like, enough white cards. Actually, do I have enough white cards? How many white lands do I have? Not that many. Yeah, I'm taking the Farmland. There's not even... This pocket is just a bunch of cards to the... Die to Massacre Worm. Oh, yeah, that was so sad. That game was so bad. The one where died to Massacre Worm. Alright, this is Wolfwheel Haven. Easy pick. I don't have any cheap card. I only have like Lord Spot. This deck is gonna be so much overrun if I get played against an aggro deck. Please, never paired me against an aggro deck. Just pair me against some, like, green-black poop deck. Which I drafted twice. Ulamog is the only way. I passed Ulamog. I kind of had Ulamog in this draft. Alright. We have double black, double green, double blue. We don't have double white, though. That's a shame. No, nothing? Wow, what's this pack? No, Papangu. Oh, yesterday I did Channel Finale of Devastation. I never had won the game with Channel and Finale Devastation, but it is like, it's very close to just an Emerald. You do need 4 green though. But... Flashing Heartless Act. NBD. I don't love the Great Henge. I haven't been impressed with Great Henge. It's tough. It's tough to cast it. Lotus Field, 3 question mark? Not even just 1, 3? Alright, if it's 3 question mark, I feel forced to answer. Lotus Field is a land that destroys 2 lands of your choice. And I just don't love to do that. The tap land on turn 3 that destroys 2 lands, that's a lot to ask. And unless you're cheating something with it, like, I don't know, you untap it or Blood Sun and stuff like that. Assassin's Trophy, not bad. It's a removal spell. The downside isn't the worst. And I think Field of the Dead Dream is over. There's only 2 packs left that I haven't seen. This Soulful Falls will probably not be needed here. Alright, I'm taking the Assassin's Trophy. I don't think I need ways to win the game with. I have Approach of the Second Sun. So the Cruel Reality isn't even that good. I've had Cruel Reality played against me and it wasn't amazing. Oh, commit. Gyurulk. Jeez, Gyurulk is so good. Wow, look how many instants we have, too. Wow, I love Gyurulk. You can even Flashback Mind. That's incredible. You go Sprang, then you go Gyurulk, and you Flashback Mind. Figo, cazzo, figo. Commit Gyurulk in the same pack. Yeah, you saw it. Alright, Field of the Dead Dream is over. GG, Field of the Dead. Meanwhile, Hell Rider 8th pick, no big deal. No Narset anyway? Oh yeah, but you can still like memor in your opponent's end step. That's pretty great, regardless of Narset. If you memor in your opponent's end step, oh, we wield the Hieroglyphic Illumination. This is a good card. 4 mana, draw 2, or draw 1 for 1. It's good. Finally, I'm happy to pick this up. This is a sweeper, and it can bring back 2 creatures. Alright, I'm cutting Patient Rebuilding. I don't think this card is good anymore. It was good in the past queue, but now no more. I'll take Lotus Field for that person that asked me with 3 question mark about it. Waker of the Waves is another card I'm happy to play. It's like basically an opt. Allora, I think I'm cutting Noxious Gyurulk because it's double black and I'm very light on black splash here. Yeah, unfortunately sometimes some other people pick up Field of the Dead. It's so unfortunate if someone drafting with Mango09 in the pod. Oh wow, we got last pick commit. Ship it. If you go like last pick, sorry, if you're in the same pod as Mengucci and you open Field of that, you know that you're just gonna be very hard to play because I'm just taking every single land so high. Allora. This is 20. Yeah, this is all my playables. I need to play 19 lands. So let's see what I can cut. I think I'm cutting. Jawadi with the cheers! Thank you so much. Jawadi, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There's so many black lands though. Fly, undo it? Don't. Have like 4. I don't have that many black lands. I think I would need to cut cards. It sucks to cut cards. I mean, I guess some can do 18 lands plus Glasspool Mimic. Click out approach. A sideboard doesn't. We will never sideboard it in. I cut Assassin's Trophy. I don't like it. I cut like a counter magic. Disallow. Stance. Yeah, I guess I'm cutting Valorous Stance. Okay. I'll bring back Assassin's Trophy. Okay. Green pile number 14. Uwe von Hydra will still be in my deck. Or maybe it's not good at all. Probably should just play approach over Hulu von Hydra. Cut black or white? No. We played all. We just played all. Allora. Green sources first, because I need like at least 9. How much do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I played 3 forests. E 1, 2, 3. Poi blu. Quanti no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try 3 blue. Then we will decide after all. Okay. So we have only like 4 black, right? We have on the 5 black. 5 black. I'm splashing black for very, very tiny, so I don't think I want it. The only ways I can get basic out of my deck is with spring, so I guess I don't mind it. And then what, white? Yeah, white should be fine as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, white's totally fine. Alright. And red, of course. I don't mind, because the only red card that I have is one Swamp for the spring. Okay, I don't think I want to play Sacred Foundry, actually, in my deck. Because red is only for Mythos of Illuna, and I just don't have I don't even have a Field of the Dead, so I'm not gonna play that. How much white still do I have? Like, I don't really think I need white. My white cards are so little that I'm just gonna draw 1 copy of them. I feel like, yeah. You want to play a swamp? I guess. I think I'm pretty okay with like in the rest of the the things. All right, chat. We're ready. We're ready to battle. Okay. Keep. Now I have to choose what to put on the bottom. Probably this irrigator farmland. Now let's go. I'll put a Wolf Willow Haven on. Hello. Because usually when I put Wolf Willow Haven on the basic land to play around Field of the Dead. Sorry, Field of Ruin. Wow, I didn't expect to be a Shino Pyromancer with that mana. This little cemetery comes into play tapped. Which I assume it's alright to do. Because I have Supreme Will up this way. Regardless. And now I just got my Tapland out of the way. I'm counter it. I don't really need to look at the top card of my deck anyway. I think I might just go for memory here. I mulliganed, I want to play. One has lots of cards, and I'm just gonna go commit memory end of turn. And in my turn. I'll go to 14. See what they play. If they don't play anything, I'll memory the Viashino Pyromanzo. Mouth. Or commit. It depends on what I draw, but it's very likely I'll just go memory here. Maybe I can draw Gearwolk. That would be nice. Sphinx's Reb. Does this changes thing? Probably it does, actually. I'll play Sphinx's Reb for 5. For 3. Yeah, this changes things. I don't want to memory anymore. Don't want to memory anymore. Again, memory, like, it gives your opponent 7 cards as well. Which is not good, because they untap first. But if your hand is just 2 lands and they have 3 cards, you know, you do memory. There's nothing better to do. They pass, wow. I draw 3 and gain 3. Sphinx's Reb, that's powerful. Oh, Gearhulk. Nice. Nice. I'll pass here. And I can flashback literally all. I can flashback counter, I can flashback memory too. 1, 2. End of turn. Probably will not do that. Just let the mouth resolve and then just commit a token. I want them to attack me first, so that the Gearhulk can also just eat their blocker. York was unplayable. He probably misheard me. I think I'm just going to commit a token. I think this game is, I'm not going to memory anymore. My opponent just played red-green. I don't want to give them 7 cards, and my hand is very good. On the token, and then I'll block the Viashino Pyromanzo. Yeah, I'll also make I'll also put a counter on my thing then. Are you fighting? Wow, okay. Cool. Find finality. I guess I'm starting with my cantrip. Waker of the Waves. Heartless Act or Atris. I'll pick up Atris, thanks. Then I'll play like that. And then I'll end with Find. Pretty cool how we were almost hellbent, then Sphinx's Rev got us like a million new cards, and now we have like a million cards in end again, because I can go find, bring back Gearhulk Wave. It depends, maybe Asher's mills me like a better card now, so I'll get that one. Why didn't I take Artless Act? Why didn't I take Artless Act? Because I don't feel I need a removal spell against anything right now. What did I say to make you right then? Why? Did I say something strange? We can go Gearhulk Artless Act if I need to. I'll choose the one here. Keystroke. Sure. Find and bring back these 2 things. And then it's your turn. Doesn't kill it, but I don't need to kill this thing. Just leave with it. Walk with it. Opponent is alla frutta, as we say in Italian. You know, at the end of the meal, you eat fruit. That's what we do, at least. So whenever someone is going to lose or going to die, you just say they are alla frutta. Because that's all they're left, just to eat fruit. Tagular Archers, which among other abilities, it also has Menace. How about that? I 3, 6, I can go Waker of the Waves as well. I have D-Stroke up, whatever. I pass the turn. Yeah, I have 8 mana, so it'll be great to play everything I need. No more water. Okay, go get water after this game. I don't think I'll be sideboarding much. Let's see. Let's take a look at my sideboard. Opponent actually has some like aggressive starts too. They play like Viashino Pyromanzo. Maybe I can cut some of the expensive cards. Shed? Or Shed is because Smashy the Actress? It might be a bait, but I don't care. I'll love me a good old bait. Is it okay? You look slightly down? Do I? Yeah, it's all okay. Alright, I'll play Gearhulk. I'll play Supreme Will and look at the top 3 cards. The good thing of Supreme Will is that you can choose with Gearhulk. Counter something or to make like an impulse thing. Unfortunately, Gearwolk only flashes back sorceries. Sorry, instants, so you can't flash back Mythos of Luna. E che facciamo? Che facciamo? Che facciamo? Oh, ma che cazzo me ne frega. Let's attack with Atris. Welcome everyone to a new legacy video. Welcome everyone to a new legacy video. Oh, 1-9. 019, you came in as I'm about to make this turn. Are you ready? Are you ready, 019? 019, stick around because look at what's happening here. I'll play Mythos of Luna. Make a copy of Girulcone. Okay, with blue because I don't want to fight with the 6/6. And check that out. I'll make a copy of mine. Sorry, a flashback mine, then draw 2 cards. No, why did you tap that land? Why? See, I could also flashback the sorcery part. Alright, I missed the land drop anyway, so it's... Things are happening indeed. We played one of the best cards in the cube, which is Mythos of Luna. Probably this is the best spell in the cube. After Field of the Dead, this is the second best card in the cube, in my opinion, Mythos of Luna. Obviously, here it's not like... It wasn't the best. Cost 4 mana and it just does so many things. So flashback in Luna, you can't. I actually started the turn by saying that. Funnily enough, this only flashes back instant, so you can't flashback in Luna. Because I knew that someone in the chat would have asked it. So I tried to foresee, chat. Did you see how big brain? Did you see how big brain Papango is? One of the best formats in MTG, definitely. Cube is one of the best formats in MTG. Oh wow, Filath. Filath. Does my opponent have a land for Filath? Or will that Filath get sharked? Oh, Verdurone. Attenzione, Verdurone. Attenzione. It only copies the thing you control. No. We can copy Direction Obliterator. You can't foresee our attention span. I know that. But that's okay. You can just, you know, ask me the question in the chat and I'm happy to respond it. It's so sad though to make land drops and not make a 2/2 off of it. It's really sad. It's definitely a very sad thing. I'm going to give you a 1/1 token now. And if you ask me why did you do it now, because I thought that this card would attack, but no, it can't attack because they would double block it. E allora passo. Spoiler of the Lost Throve can. Oh yeah, that's true. Allora to, bam. We got last pick versus Grey Shard in this cube, and last pick commit to memory in this cube. Pretty nice. Opponent gets land and token, right? Okay, let's do the preordain end of turn. Ooh, approach. We'll be approaching. We'll be approaching the second sun, chat. The second sun will be approached. Ooh, I love Glass Movement. Tocca We have a 7/7 blocker, but our sun will very soon be approached. Azoreto. This was in the previous draft the card that made us trophy. We went 3-0 with Boros and Hazoreto on the wheel. We got his like 9th pick. We opened it in a pretty shallow booster and they wheeled, which was a pretty clear signal that people just didn't want to draft Hazoreto. Maybe you can copy Atris? It can, or I can copy Gearwolk too. We'll see what happens. What does Gearwolk flashes? Okay, I'll copy Atris, then I'll draw 2 cards, and I'll play Approach. Yeah, that seems fine. Actually, though, do I want to do that? Oh wait, I can draw the card now, but I can't cast Approach. Yeah, I can go Mimic on Cloud Blazer. Yeah, that's probably better. I think that is better. Go Cloud Blazer, Mimic the Cloud Blazer. Pretty crazy how long was this game. Like, this game was over a long time ago. We just drag it for the longest possible, probably. Thank God I put Approach of the second sun in my deck. This way I can win faster. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I need anything from the sideboard. See you later, Lao. Thank you very much for the raid and for sticking around. Okay, let's click done. I have to refill my water. I'll be back in a second. Glue, 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 glue. Glue, 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 glue. Glue, 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 glue. GG. Follower stance will be good. It will. It definitely will. Yeah, I should have brought it in. No, QB isn't ranked. Not even best of one. QB is ranked. QB is a for fun only format. You only play for fun. In fact, in my cube my cube team at the beginning, they wanted to bet like 1 euro or something like that, and I always like said no. We only play for fun. That's the only thing we play for. Okay, gray hand. Great hand. This is the Sultai deck that we were supposed to draft earlier. That was closed, and we have to switch to Boros. Switch to Boros. And yeah. Okay, opponent with their trusty Viashino Pyromanzo on turn 2. I'll play Explorer. And based on what I draw, okay, yeah, I'll play this regular Triome. That will give me both white and red. So now all of a sudden my Sultai deck with double splash is perfect. Mouth. Ow. How is this cube not Phantom? Why did you put that question in a negative way? Probably taking a 2 pile, we'll see. Because I do have a lot of lands, so I don't really... Oh, la Madonna! What's the other card? Ma tutta la vita! Tutta la vita, opponente! Imagine wanting lands! Imagine not playing 19 lands in your deck. Hey. Tutta. What am I gonna do next turn here? Oh wow, I have Warren to kill the hippo. That would be pretty devastating for my opponent. Pretty devastating for my opponent. Draw Florist. I'll play my Llanowar Visionary. Then I'll play a Mysterious Island and pass the turn. Opponent will never know what's coming. You'll never believe what's coming next. Not negative. Dear Fleet. No, what do you steal me? Oh wow, you still my Explorer? That's rude. That's rude. I love Darfleet Daredevil. Actually look for this card to put in my cube, probably. In Vintage Cube, I think this card could be worth it. And they can play 2 lands now. But intanto Warren to the Hippo and probably just walk. Oppure, you know what? I'm just taking it. And I just played a big whale. My opponent plays red-green. Oh! Here comes the sun! Doo-doo-doo-doo! Probably not, though. I just played a whale. Opponents play red-green. They shouldn't be able to kill my whale. I'd like to act of treason now, but whatever. I bet it the first time ever that I cast this card. If they go for Juris Gearhulk, it's not a big deal. And next turn it will come the sun, chat. The sun will come. Thanks to my Rogrin Triome. Splashing both white and red. Red for Mythos of Luna, white for Approach of the Second Sun. It's all here. Our Sultai deck. Maybe I should play Sacred Foundry actually in the deck. I'm not playing Sacred Foundry from the sideboard. Verdurone? Huh. Okay. They played Verdurone, they diversify their counters, and do they attack me with them? They do not. Allora, are we ready to make a disaster? Cazzarola. I can't fight. Because I wanted to go Mythos of Luna, copy the Verdurous Gearhulk, and then Glassbone may copy the Verdurous Gearhulk. But if I do that, I need to spend all the blue mana that I have. I can make 3 whale. I can't make 3 whale. Now, I don't want to praise the sun right now. Okay, let's just play Mythos of Illuna. On the Verdurone. Or guess on the wheel. Yeah, let's do it on the wheel. Let's play a red-green. And let's fight with, well, guarda, this one. Poi, let's play a... I don't know, let's play a land. I can't tap in a different way. I guess I'm playing a basic land, and I'll pass. Now, every creatures they have two less in power. Next turn I can get the 3rd wheel. This turn I couldn't get the 3rd wheel to play. Next turn I also want to cast the approach. 3, 6, 7, 8. No, I can't. Yeah, I was gonna whale. The player will be like, no, stop! No attacking. No, we're pacifists. No attacks. Very tiny or shaker camera. Well played. Oh! Finalidad. Hey, do I just go find here? Ma sì, ma che cazzo. Actually have lethal. 14, no. Finale. For some reason I thought it was -2/-2. Why did I think that? The third wheel wasn't needed. Second match on the play. Perfect mana base. I guess this end is quite slow, but hopefully Warrant will bounce that Pelty boy and will buy enough time. I did play the wrong land on turn 1 though, which make me feel like a fool because I should have played this Ampera Grove on turn 1. Ancoria 15. Thank you so much, Ancoria 15. Welcome for the 2nd month. How did Coco do? We went... Oh, mica mi ricordo. 0-3, I think? I for sure know that I lost to every good deck. I lost to Sultai, Mono Red, and Blue-White Control didn't win a game. I know that. I don't remember if I won any other match, though. I need to find a land here. And I think it's better to find it with this than with this, because this, if you find it with this, all of a sudden I find myself at like 5/6 mana next turn. Whereas with this, I'll find myself always with 4/5 mana next turn. Spark Double? No, you copy... Okay, Skifo. Imagine playing Spark Double and copying a Pelt Collector. Must be a pretty sad Spark Double. Is this the saddest Spark Double you've ever seen? Probably. I think I'll play Cloud Blazer. I don't have black mana for Find, so probably shouldn't play Cloud Blazer. You know why here I'm passing? Because they have to play creatures pre-combat to pump the Pelty Boy, and then the Shark would just be huge. And if they don't... I'm taking 2 damage. I could go Shark and eat that Drive, but this Drive is just a very bad card as well. Alright, you passing? You have a bit. Look, I said pass if I was a Supreme Will. What's the place to see meta decks? Meta decks. Exclamation mark deck will send you to all my decks that I play. There are no old meta decks. Let's take the basic island here. I don't need the 2 other colors. I'm playing another island and pass it back to you, opponent. E allora dos daño. Opponent probably drew every single land of their deck, which is a shame, but also whatever. I'll play Girulcone Nazionale, flashback Supreme Will, and yeah, keep on hitting my land drops. What a short link. It's so short. Oh wow, you censored. You thought so long and then you censored? That was brutal. Why did you take so long, opponent? Was that a slow roll to poor Mango 09? I think that's a slow roll to poor Mango 09. Ok, cosa facciamo? Do I just shock myself and play Cloud Blazer early? 2 mana up, yeah. Oh, va? Array, no blocks. This is Dragon Blazing Grove has dealt lots of damage. And they just pass? Just not a single play? Madonna mia. Poor opponent. Alright, I think it's time to double block, chat. The time has come for the Dread Elysian Grove to hit the field, to hit the graveyard. No, not trade with the Landmark Visionary. Okay. Once upon a time, there was. Once upon a time, there was a Archibaraska. Fuck, I mean, Archibaraska is not a bad one here. You know what? I think we just need to start attacking. I know it sucks. You can't find a non-phantom cube? Look better, Mr. Baum. It's there somewhere. Oh, come on, Corey. Just stop the fun like that. Chat's just no fun. No fun allowed whatsoever. D-stroke. Nice? Yeah, it's so nice. I drew a spell. Sorry, I played a spell. I drew many spell. E allora... No, c'ho 3, 6, 7. Right, let's attack with only the shark. Exactly, D-stroke. You don't like lying to chat? Hey, look, I'll burn back these 2 cards. It won't be that big of a deal, right? It's at the end of the day, there are cards that don't produce that much value, so it's fine. Oh wow, you attack with both. Alright, you get me. Imagine if you go like Mountain Bane Fire, you're dead, Mangu. I'm like, no! No! Neutralize my Gear Oak. I'll play a Blaze in the Clouds. E basta così. Let's attack with the Sharky. Who do I want to attack with? I guess with a Visioneer as well? No, just a Sharky. Do you like to blaze the clouds? Yeah, this was our first non-land pick. We started the draft with 4 lands, and then we decided to move into spells thanks to Cloud Blazer. We said, you know what? I think we need some spells. Let's start picking them. I guess that's just my, my rule is just to take lands when there is. Oh no, Rashimi. How am I gonna win? Rashimi seems like Alright, Gross Spiral, top, Palude. You would never expect the swamp there, but it is the swamp. One is on 7. Boo, I don't know, I'm just clicking buttons right now, chat. I'm in the button clicker phase. A phase very well known to the viewers of Mengu09 channel. Attenzione, clicking buttons phase approach. Alright, personal suggestion. If you want to get better at cube, never put card like Pelt Collector in your deck. That's the first rule to get better at cubing. Once you've achieved their rule, you can start doing other things like never put Rashim in your deck. Or, I don't know. I guess Dreadleys and Grove sometimes is good, I just honestly don't love this card at all. Playing land from hand is just not card advantage. And then from the top, it is. It doesn't matter which colors you are. Pelt Collector will never be good. Because green wants to ramp. It doesn't want to attack. Va bene. Discard toughness for greater. I guess it's okay. Ma che cazzo me ne frega. Rashim is this? I disagree. I think that cards that are slow and don't even need to be effect are not playable anymore in Magic the Gathering. Alright, I'm on the draw. I guess this is a hand that could easily lose the game if I don't get there. So let's just safely mulligan. I'll play 19 lands. I don't want to get mono screwed. I'll bottom a land here. Which one do I want to bottom? Because the wave is actually cool with find. Allora, Woodland Cemetery is probably the card I want to bottom. Actually, that way though, I don't have a... Maybe it's just the irrigated farmland. Maybe it's just island. No, stop bottom. What should I bottom here? Alright, just farmland. Yeah. What's the record with this deck? 1-0. Healthy boy. Jivu token deck? You can, but then you would be playing green-white. Oh wow, opponent ramped. They can play a 4-drop now. That would be amazing. That 4-drop, te prego, 4-drop. Thanks to them ramping, we can destroke on turn 2. No, they didn't play it! Priorities? No, it's fine either way. Disallow? Chat, do you ever use the word disallow in like real life words? Like, do you just say, I'll disallow something? Alright, I'll bring back 2 things. I'll pause the turn. Magic is real life. No, it's not. It's not. It's a fantasy game world where you play with mana. If I only had this kind of power, I would. What do you mean? So a few days ago, I was watching a Netflix show called, a Netflix movie called The Secret, which was in Louisiana, the place they were living, and they used the word bayou, and it was the first time ever that I got to hear the word bayou, and it wasn't magic related, and I felt like, wow, that's a thing, the bayou. I only really heard the word bayou. I don't know how many people have heard the word bayou in other places, but the bayou chat is actually a thing. Oh wow, opponent decided to trade Pelt Collector this time. Very bold of you, opponent. I thought you never would. Bayous are real? They are. Oh no, opponent, why did you do that? Why? Poor opponent. Everything is going wrong for them. Everything is going wrong for them. No, sta merda. The problem is that if I destroke this, which I mean I will, put a charge counter on mirrored and score, they can now resolve the Sublime Epiphany. I guess if you don't have much to do with it, it's not a big deal. Oracle of Muldaya. Oh, so Supreme Will is actually nice here. I'll be able to remove 4 cards from the top. Oh wow, there's a Verdurone on top. It's a pretty big boy. Why if you encounter with shark? Yeah, shark only counters sorcerer artifacts. If you hover onto my cards and you from the computer, you should be able to read the cards that I play that I'm just playing with. Wow, they do have Supreme Epiphany. Yeah, I knew that. I shouldn't have done it. It's okay. I'll live with that. Hopefully, I can just win in time here. Porca merda! They have a neutralize on top. Do I lose this game, chat? I actually lose this game. They can counter my... Porca merda. Allora, this is slightly better now. Porca merda, I lose this game. Allora, fammi vedere, va? They play Verdurone for 5. I make it spend 3 more. And then I play Sphinx's Rev for 2. No, I'm too far. I lose. Wow. I mean, I guess, yeah, I already played Fine Finality. I have no... Can't believe it. I mean, they didn't play the Verdurone there. Interesting. Oh yeah, they didn't play because if I play Approach... Oh, because they are playing around Suprema Will. Pretty big brain play around thing. Ok. Che facciamo? Che facciamo? Che facciamo? How big can this ooze become? Very big. Heartless Act even sucks against it. Yeah, I guess I'm playing Atris. You already played Sublime Epiphany Girok? Yeah, I played it in Historic. As soon as Girok came out. I built blue-black control. I mean, the 2 pile is probably 2 lands, but I don't really mind it, I think. Not 2 lands, actually. No, if they counter it, you don't win. You have to resolve it to win. I mean, I guess I'm just playing Spring. Actually, if I play Spring, I don't have Supreme Will up. I'm passing here, but I don't know what's gonna happen. Approach has to resolve for you to win. And they have a neutralizing end. My hope is that they tap down, like next turn they draw the Sphinx, they don't reveal a land, then they cast Sphinx. At that point, Supreme Will plus Approach are winning the game. Yeah, very huge ooze. I do have Heartless Act to remove 3 counters. I don't think that's gonna be enough though. They won't be casting anything? Yeah, I mean, they don't really have the face up hand, right? This is not face up. Like, they might have just kept mana up to eat with ooze and not... You know, next turn I might just cast Verdurous Gearhole, can leave 3 mana up for neutralize only, you know? Mr. White, this is called Cube. We are drafting Vintage Arena Cube. On Magic Arena. It's a fun way to play. Alright, they have a D-Stroke on top. Ma che è mazzo counter? Yeah, so for example, now, if they play like one of their 2 cards that they have in hand, which, you know, they could play the cards that they have in hand. They don't necessarily to play around my Supreme Will here. They will be tapped down, and yeah, I'll be winning. I now win the game. It's not my opponent punted. They just, you know, not everybody exactly knows my hand when they play against me. GG. Thanks. In the hindsight, I think the mistake I made was I I countered the Thundertimber Symbiosis. Because the only way I could ever lose this game was if my opponent would resolve a Sublime Epiphany. But that was the only card that my opponent could ever resolve to get back into the game. So I should have just basically let the Thundertimber Symbiosis resolve and whatever, live with that. Get to bed. Thanks. Bye. Why would they do that? Because they don't know my hand. They are not omniscients like Twitch chat. Don't you use the word kitty for when they're young? Like, isn't a kitty like a young cat? Martin, check what does Approach of the Second Sun do. Okay, I'll play Swamp. And I believe I want to play Explore here. Eden is young. Alright, I'll keep the land on top. Eden is a state of mind. Oh, kitten! Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, thanks. Kitten. I want to cycle this land. Don't worry, Martin. Don't have to be sorry at all. I also sometimes like to just make fun of someone not knowing the cards. I know that's kind of mean of me, but that keeps me going. I hope anybody gets offended whenever I just you know, make some jokes with your not knowledge of some cards, which is totally like, I played this game for like 20 years, not 20 years, but yeah, almost 20 years, so you know, it's easy. Some people just started the game like this year and some things. Also, Pop is young, but Poppy is forever. I understand. Our opponents played a4 for Vigilance. And usually to the 4 for Vigilance, we say Bella Merda. And then I play Cloud Blazer, which is smaller, but it draws me 2 cards. It keeps me young, exactly. It keeps me young. I know I should probably not do it, but that's me. So one of my big regrets sometimes is when I make too fun of my opponent. I'm kind of a like, and then they show up and be like, "Oh, we just played. It was an honor," and then I'm like, "Oh, why did I say all those things?" So on sometimes I just regret saying something. I think I'll go Glasspool Mimic here. Put on a Master de Merde if they kill my Cloud Blazer. But they do have a commit, and they play Mono Blue, so yeah, let's go Glasspool. They kill my Cloud Blazer, which I mean, I play Mono Blue. Again, I have a. Yeah, I don't need to repeat the same word every time, but that's actually what happened. Alright, I have lots of cards in it, which is kind of the goal of playing Magic the Gathering, is to draw cards. It's not to win, it's just to draw cards. That's the goal. That's the end game. I'll double block here if they give me the option. Honestly though, after playing with Cloud Blazer in Kaladesh Draft and in Cube, every time I see a Moon Drifter on Magic, on like Vintage Cube, I feel like it's too weak. I don't think Moon Drifter is good at all anymore. Its time has passed for Moon Drifter to be good. We still keep it in the cube because we have like Ephemerate and a few things that can combo with it, like Soul Herder, Flicker Wisp. But yeah, it's definitely an obsolete card, Moon Drifter. You're I think I'm committing this Sphinx. It's a 4/4, it's pretty big. And then, I don't know what I'll be doing, we'll see. Is Jordan the cube? In my cube, no. It's not good, Jordan. It costs so much. It costs 5 mana. And it's almost impossible to companion it. in this arena cube there is, but you know I don't really think it's playable. Sometimes you can play it for the memes, but you know it won't be like, oh wow, you negate that. I guess. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? So many options. Definitely Donka's memory. That's the first one I'm crossing out. I have 8 mana. Boo. Kinda want to just kill the 4 for an attack. And then pass the turn. Was a rule? Strange rule. I know, that's what I get for drawing so many cards, right? How do you make packs? So we have our color divided. And we have our color divided. So we just play, you just put like a number of card per color. And we have it based on the total color of the cards. For example, if we're drafting 4, there's 31 blue card and 18 white cards. And like 26 lands. So we shuffle, we don't even shuffle anymore. We just select a bunch of numbers and then draw 4 cards. We select a bit of each. Face down, of course, and then we shuffled with the rest of the pack. Here I think I'm going Voracious Grey Shark. It's like, not great to counter a Mind Stone, of course, but I'm just putting a 5/4 into play, and that's probably great. No shuffling, there's no need to shuffle. The only thing you get by shuffling is you dirty your sleeves. You don't need to shuffle, you just select the cards that you want to. My cube is 540, yeah. But we draft in 4, usually. Can't have meeting more than 4 people. Go Ashes because I need to hit my land drops. Or I just need to find my counters. Whatever, actually. You know, this is why this is the cards that I play. This is the type of cards that I play when I cube. ATB, draw 2 cards. ATB, counter a spell. ATB, draw 2 cards. You know? I'll pass here. I can't find a counter with this. And I think this is the way you wanna play those decks. And you wanna win. It's with these like ATB things. So of course, if you play like as mono red, it's gonna be tough. You're probably not gonna win. But if you put in your deck Siren Storm Teamer and Cultivate or Scaravan and Kiora, these like all 1-for-1 card, you're just always gonna be kind of behind in lands, in spells. Sorry. This one has crew 3, right? Yeah. So you can put Yorion and like blink these things, but the thing is that Yorion has a problem that if you are behind / you don't have it all, you aren't really able to get value off of it. And if you already have made all this value, you don't need a Yorion. You already made all the value. So it's kind of like a win more. You know, we're not playing constructed, we're playing limited here. In constructed, it's great because you just need more gas, you know, so you just cast it and blink like the Omens and the Golden Egg and etc. Or as I wrote in my new article, you blink Shadow of the Skulls. I did write an article that that says that I believe that this card is really great. Showdown of the Skulls. These cards, the White Red Saga, I believe to be incredibly powerful. For real. Incredibly powerful. It's like gonna be super good in the Team Your Adventure decks, and it's gonna be playable in the Doom Foretold Yorion decks. I mean, they just banned Escape to the Wild. That card isn't that far off. Isn't that far off at all. And if you have like Doom Foretold Yorion, it's even better than Escape to the Wilds. You'd be like, how did you count your mana so quick, Mango? Thanks to the app Untap.gg, it was able to tell me exactly how many lands I had in play. Dai, mori opponent, che cazzo. If you want to download Untitled.gg, it's here. I'm one of their affiliates, so that there's the affiliate code there. It's definitely super good to play Arena. Like if you play Arena, you have to have that up. You're missing out big time if you don't have that up. It's just giving you so many informations, like for example, knowing your deck list and etc. Knowing your sideboard. Not just like a big fan of counting the win percentage and etc. You know, that's just fine. That just I'm a streamer, so that's handy. But there's just a lot of more things that that this program does. Allora, what's happening there? They're double blocking. Va bene. I'll allow it. You loaded a lot. Nice, Ivanka, thanks. Does it up work with Mac? I don't know, Ancoria. I'm sorry. Not expert of those things. Where's country? Maybe there's one thing. It says download for Mac. Good. Thank you, Botanic York. Alright, opponent should be dying soon, and we should be good to sideboard. Remove two counters? They just counter that ability, so it's the same. I still get like a 2 for 2. Bova Bell, let's go find. Let's play these two guys. Bring back these two guys and pass. I don't know, chat. I just approached the clicking buttons phase. Sorry. Sorry to bring you down, but whenever games like this happen, I just turn off a little bit. Speaking of which, I'm going to the bathroom. Be back in a minute, and we play game 2 of this. Probably last game of the league. I'll bring in a disallow, and I'll cut probably just a sorcerer speed is low card. Maybe approach. Maybe Mythos will be Luna. Glue, 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 glue. Alright, we got lands and spells. Remember, chat, whenever you play decks like this, you have to play, not even joking, you have to play 19 lands. Okay? This counts as a land. You have to play 19 lands, not less. Oh wow, main phase Bramber Cutthroat. Playing less than 19 lands, I mean, some games you can flood out. Like, this game kind of feels like we're flooding out. But there's going to be so many games where you just avoid the mana screw thing that you're gonna be thankful for sure. With these games, it's a way bigger problem. The mana screw, the mana flood. What do you think about Patient Rebuilding? So Patient Rebuilding is this card that used to be good in past Arena Cube, but because the power level was low, now the power level is actually high, and my deck has already a lot of card advantage plans, and that card just doesn't do anything when it comes to play, and sometimes it just doesn't do anything when it comes to play, even after the turn. So that card was fine. I got it like for free at the end, but if I have enough playables, I'm not gonna play it. I don't think it's like terrible or anything. I just like not a big fan of those kind of cards anymore. Now that the power level is quite high, that card is like insane in whatever like M20 draft. I remember having that at a GP Turin. GP Turin. Yeah, I think GP Turin was that one. Charge on this one and scry and cycle. I was thinking about you, Claw Blazer. Thanks for showing up. I was like, now I need a Claw Blazer. And thanks for mirroring score, we can cast it. Buongiorno, grassato. 3, 6, 7. 7 cards in our hand. Perfect number. Opponent has 6 lands. Simulacrum is another very strong card. It's a very good 2 for 1. Yeah, I think I'm trading. I don't want to take any damage here. I'm sure I have Glasspool Mimic, but I'm never going to cast Glasspool Mimic now. Opponents, I mean, yeah. You cast it only when you know your opponent can kill it. I think I'll go with Explore first. Then I'll go, I like to go, this is actually sweet, but I like to go, I was thinking about Temple. Yeah, I'm going Temple, because you can scry, and you know what's on top now, so that the actress, you'll get more better informations on the piles. And again, Mirrodin's course keeps on fixing. Oh wow, Essence Capture. That's strong. It helps your opponent. That's true too, yeah. Weird question. Is Cube worth it with the intention of picking up good cards unless thinking about actually... Thinking I can actually win? In general, Modern Plague Doctor, thinking about how to win, it's a mistake in Magic. In general. Like, even from your constructed decks to your draft decks. Now, opponents put me under a lot of pressure. I think I'm just casting Approach. If they counter this, I lose the game. They're attacking me for too much damage. And my plan here is to cast Approach, cast Sphinx's Rev, cast Approach. And if they have a counter at any point in this thing, I'll lose the game. Hello, Adam. Unfortunately, I was very slow on the draw and... Wow, Ruin Crab, you're getting me closer to the Approach, though. And I guess they have a counter. Let's play Sphinx's Rev, X equal 3. And if they counter it, I lose. If not, I definitely can survive here. Hey. We are indeed surviving now. I have to play that Assassin's Trophy on something. They'll use the mana. They said good game. I'll play this. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So next turn I can't go commit. I guess I could draw Sublime thing. Alright, I'll just play this land. It's over unless they draw a counter. Yeah. It's over unless they draw a counter. I'll play Assassin's Trophy. I'll let them surveil first. Then I'll play Assassin's Trophy. If they leave on top. Okay. There. They don't use the Siren Storm Teamer. Interesting. Taking 3 damage down to 10. I give them a land for Ruin Crab. I didn't think about it, but I have 10 cards in my deck, so that'll be fine. I draw Warrant Warden. Let me think, because I probably should not cast Approach now. 5, 4, I have 9 lands. Yeah, I shouldn't cast Approach now. So I'm casting Warrant Warden. And yeah, I'm just not casting Approach. I'll wait for the next turn so I commit backup. That's gonna be my approach. Did I cast Warden? Probably. Yeah, I think I'll cast a Warden. And then I'm passing. Next turn I cast Approach with commit backup. I'm on 10 life, so it shouldn't be a problem. I go to 6 cards in the deck, but that's okay. It's always important, chat, to have a plan. And we had a plan. We were very behind, but we had a plan of casting the Approach. and drawing with the Sphinx's Rev and replay it, and then play results. Not going to really do much. I did have a commit backup now in case they had a counter, but you know, whenever you're behind, you have to try. You have to try to. No, you don't want to do the glass pool and Sphinx when to leave up commit. You have to try like, how's the way I'm gonna win? You can't just click buttons and try to survive, because that's what people often do whenever they're behind. Just chum block and do like that. But you know, it's this game's cool. Like yeah. All right, we get another 3-0 today.